Hello and welcome to phuketpals GED Express screencast with me, Jimmy, Teacher Jimmy. Today's lesson focuses on judicial branch. So as we all know that there are three branches of government. We have legislative, executive, and judicial. So we are going to tackle about judicial branch. The judicial branch. The United States government judicial branch and the Supreme Court. The judicial branch of the government is made up of judges and courts. Federal judges are not elected by the people. They're appointed by the president and then confirmed by the Senate. So it's very essential that this kind of tasks are very important to the three branches of government, specifically judicial branch. So as we all know, in Article 3 of the Constitution, judicial power shall be invested in one Supreme Court, and such as other courts as Congress shall ordain. Shall extend also the cases in the law and equity arising under this Constitution. The laws of the U.S. or the United States of America and also their treaties are made. Now, as you can see in the picture, you have there three branches of the government. So the highest court in the United States is called the Supreme Court. So there are 9 branches of government. So on the other hand, there's also an explanation what is the task of the judicial branch. So actually, the judicial branch is have also 2 factors, which are the following. We have from the right side and the left side, the federal and the state. We have the U.S. Supreme Court and all federal courts, and we have also the state high court and all state courts. For the federal court, their job they're going to interpret the laws. For the states, they're going to interpret the laws as well. So basically, the judicial branch are to empower also to examine and to interpret the laws itself. The Supreme Court and the highest court in the United States is the Supreme Court, of course. The Constitution doesn't say how many Supreme Court justices there should be. There have been as few as 6 justices in the past before, long time ago in the history. But since 1869, there have been 9 justices confirmed. So which is these 9 justices are confirmed to be empowered in the judicial branch, which they're going to interpret the laws and examine the laws, and also they are going to decide. The judicial process, the Constitution states that every person has the right to a fair trial before complete judge and the jury of their peers. The Bill of Rights adds to this guarantees of other rights such as speedy trial and the right to legal representation, the right not to be tried for the same crime twice, and protection from the cruel punishment. Now we have a question in mind. There are 2 questions here to answer and to follow as well. Question number 1. What is the judicial branch of our government? Again, what is the judicial branch of our government? It means that the judicial branch interprets the meaning of the laws. They're going also to apply laws to individual cases and decide if the laws violates Constitution. It's comprised of a Supreme Court and other federal court. The Supreme Court is the highest court in the United States of America. So as we all know, all of these responsibilities are taken into consideration with the judicial branch. So they're going to apply this Constitution, which they're able to empower and to implement also the decision making, which is the interpretation. Question number 2. What is the role of the judicial branch? The judicial branch includes criminal and civil courts and helps interpret the United States Constitution. As we learned that the most important part of the judicial branch is the Supreme Court. Yes, it's very true that the Supreme Court has an authority, or because as we all know that it's the highest Supreme Court in the United States of America. So that's the responsibility of all of those courts. The Supreme Court's role is to interpret the Constitution and limits the power of the other branches of the government. So as we all know, we have three branches of government, so which are called checks and balances. So these three branches of government have the same powers. So we are going to have an exercise or an example for the GED judicial. So this also can help your examination or your test for your GED social science or social study review. Question number 1. What is the main power of the judicial branch? A. Make laws. B. Defend laws. C. Interpret laws. D. Enforce laws. So as we all know, if you're going to say the arrow slanty, going to towards the question, what is the main power of the judicial branch? So you have there the multiple choice, which are the A, B, C, and D rather. So what do you think is the correct answer? I'll give you 2 seconds to think what is the answer. Of course, it's obvious. The answer is C. Interprets the laws. Correct. So this is really helpful for your review for the GED Social Studies. And also we have also this explanation that judicial review, the power to examine the laws and the action of local, state, and national governments, and to cancel them if they violate the Constitution. By Marbury v. Madison in 1803. If you'd like to know more about phuketpals, see our Facebook page or call us at 081-417-0978. I hope you find this video interesting. Don't forget to like and share this video. Since you are already here, please click subscribe at the bottom below. See you on my next screencast. Have a great day!